Hello, it's Maude Barlow from Copenhagen. I've just come in from a demonstration. It was called Reclaim the Power. An entirely disciplined, nonviolent, peaceful action with several thousand protesters. We marched from downtown Copenhagen to the Bella Center, which is where the summit is taking place. And it's been just an incredible morning and afternoon. There was a truck in the middle of people singing and talking about nonviolence and the fact that we are nonviolent, and came here for a peaceful protest to have a people's summit in front of the Bella Center. And the police presence was phenomenal, hemmed us in all the way on the march, really quite frightening. We knew that the police buildup was just incredible. We got to the Bella Center and the police moved in. They clubbed people over the head with batons. They tear gassed them. They had dogs there. They arrested many people. It was just a brutal shutdown. They took over this lovely open air truck that people had been in, the leaders, kind of the organizers, who'd been chanting and talking about this is nonviolent, and they kept singing it over and over. And they confiscated their vehicle. They stopped people from coming out to meet us, and now from the Bella Center, a whole bunch of protesters did, or delegates did anyway, came out and met us. And now they were very, very rough with those people, not as rough as the people on the other side, but kind of making it clear that this was not a good thing for them to do. And now the NGOs have been more or less banned from the Bella Center. They're saying all NGOs are discredited because there was a protest on the street that was legal, that was peaceful. They're not saying that, but it was legal, peaceful, and orderly and disciplined. It just says everything about this process. The democratic dissent and the voices of the people on the street is being treated in this brutal, brutal fashion here in Copenhagen. And I have to tell you, you'd be just very proud of the discipline and the commitment and the courage of the people in that march and over the last few days. And they have been peaceful. They have been courageous. Particularly, a lot of youth have just taken it on the chin, including the march 3 days ago. And many of them, hundreds and hundreds, had to sit in the cold for hours and hours and hours with their hands tied behind their backs and police dogs barking at them. So we are here. We feel that a bad deal is worse than no deal. It is very clear that the corporations and the business community is all over this place, and Canada, of course, is playing a terrible role. Our oily footprints from the tar sands are influencing, driving essentially our position inside. We've become an eco-outlaw. We really need to speak up. And the people in the streets today, we're speaking up against Canada's position, against the northern position, for climate justice and for a just and fair settlement here. So we'll keep you posted. We've got videos on YouTube now up running of what we saw. We and others have witnessed what happened here today, and do not let anyone tell you that the violence was started by the protesters. It was not. Okay, over and out, and we'll be back to you. Bye.